Hey, what's up, everybody? Got a 2004 Honda Civic, 4-cylinder, so 1.7 liter, and we're doing the, I guess it's the water outlet seal. Basically, it's like an O-ring goes into the big pipe, into the back of the thermostat housing. So on the previous video, we replaced that O-ring, and it started leaking again, and also replaced like the thermostat housing seal. So it started leaking again because I didn't use a Honda genuine part. So it lasted for about 3 weeks, and then started having to overheat again. So next time, or if you ever do it, use genuine Honda parts, and that's the part number right there, if you would like to know. So that's it right there, and you can see the O-ring inside right there, but that's the part number right there. And basically, to do this, what we're going to do is remove this intake housing again. So in order to do that, there's a couple of 10mm bolts. There's one right here, one down there, there's one right there, another right there, and then there's one down in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove those right quick. Set you up here. And just pull these out. So, what I'm talking about here, what we're going to replace, is located right here. So this pipe, at the end of the pipe, it goes in right there. So to do this, what we need to do is take this out here. Let's see. There's a 10mm bolt holding this in here. And it's right there. If you can see that. The 10mm bolt is located right here where my finger is. I can see it right there. There it is. So see right here where I'm touching? That 10mm bolt right there. You need to remove that 10, so it's basically on that bracket. So I'm going to go ahead and take that 10mm bolt out. And it is see if I can get that. Probably with a short. And fell down. Somewhere down there. There it is. Set that right over here. Basically, I'm just pull this back. What I'm gonna do is kind of hold it by this hose right here too. Just go ahead and pull that back. And so this is what we're replacing right here. So it goes right there. And this is what we're replacing right here on the end, which is right there, this O-ring right here. So go ahead and take this O-ring off right there. That's it. That's where it's leaking at. Now if you want to diagnose this, what you're gonna do is just take off the air intake just like I did, and then crank up the car, let it run, and you'll see that it's leaking right here. You'll probably hear it too. I'm just gonna grab like a pick, 90-degree pick or some kind of pick. It'll just help me to yank that O-ring off. There it is right there. Now, just do like a little comparison here. Just gonna open this stuff up. Anyways, looking at these two O-rings, and the Honda one is a lot, this one right here, which is the genuine Honda one, it's a lot thicker than this generic one. So I mean, I'm just gonna save this generic one. You know, it's not broken or anything. It's just not as thick as this Honda one. So I've got some genuine Honda coolant right here, and I'm just going to coat it, the O-ring. Just gonna dip it down in there. So I just coated it with a little coolant, just stuck it down in there. Go ahead and put this back on. And just push it back into place. And when you drive this 10mm bolt back in, that is going to be basically what holds it in there. Okay. Now, I want to be damn sure this time that we're not gonna have to go back in here again. So I'm gonna go on ahead. I've got the Lyle spill-free funnel adapter here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and top off with coolant. Now when you run the car, you're going to be able to tell if it's leaking or not. So I'm going to go ahead and crank up the vehicle and look for a leak right here. Now, when I took this intake off before, I noticed it was leaking right here instantly. So this is where it was leaking at right here. Alright, so just let the car run for a while, and just go in here. We're at operating temperature over here on the dash, so it's starting to heat up now, and that lets you know that the thermostat is open when you have the it's right there right about operating temperature. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that the thermostat is open, and still got a little fluid there. We got some air bubbles. I'm going here and step on the gas, kind of bleed it out. And I still don't see any leaks here. We're looking right here. Okay, it did suck down cooling a little bit. Just going to top it off. I'm going to go in here and step on the gas, run it at about 2,500 RPMs. And as I stepped on the gas, it did suck the coolant down, so I just topped it off with coolant. I'm going here, step on the gas, run it at 2,500 RPMs again, make sure all the air comes out of there. and I'm still seeing some air bubbles here, so I'm gonna run the step on the gas a little bit more. It's not sucking down any more coolant, so it's got a little couple of air bubbles. I'm really actually pretty satisfied with that. So the nice thing about this funnel is that you can take this right here, stick it down, and here it'll plug it up, and then you can save your precious Honda coolant from spilling out all over the floor. Alright. See, I'm just going to do a little top off now of the coolant reservoir in the radiator. There it is, that's full. That's full, a little too full actually. Alright, then I'm just going to put our air housing intake assembly back together. Don't forget to snap your little hoses back into place. Okay, just gonna put our bolts back where we took them out at. got one more. All right, and you're all done. And that's basically what told me again is, bam, I'm having a overheat. I see it leaking right here in this general area down here, right above the transmission. So we're talking